2019. Coming up to do a little bit of work. Mainly, all we're really doing is just getting a bunch of wood cut for firewood this year. But then after that, we're not really doing too much. A little bit of snow, but as you can see, the main parts and everything, they're melted. I think the water is really, really high, so we'll actually have to see on how high it is, because normally there's not water there on the right. On the left there's water there. I've never seen water there either, but that could just be excess snow melt. I do know up here we got a lot of snow, so my neighbor up north has been nice and been sending me pictures, but wow, they actually closed this frontage road, and you'll be able to see why here in a second. I'm not going down it obviously because that's just not smart, but the river's completely flooded, so you can actually see where it's running across the river and running to our side of the river, so this should make it very interesting. Wow, I've never seen the lake that high. The other side of the river on our other bank is completely underwater. Our bank is underwater. I just about missed the driveway. I gotta mark this better. We made it up here. Everything with the camper looks good. Everything fired right up. I've got the heater on right now. So I had Coda off the leash. She kind of ran, but not really. She was just more exploring and then didn't come back right away. So I got her on the leash right now while I'm getting the truck unloaded. So I'm gonna go check out the storage shed, make sure everything's good with that. Surprisingly, the wood storage actually is up, so I'm assuming the shed's gonna be up too. So check it out here in a minute. All right, so I got the truck unloaded. Shit, that does not look good from here. There's supposed to be a triangle at the top of that, and it's, that ain't good. Great. Well, the roof buckled. So I'm guessing just it had too much weight. Not much I can do about it other than, and it actually pierced through something up there, so this puts a damper on the whole weekend's projects, because I'm gonna have to fix this or figure out the way to do something. I don't know yet. Let's see if I can get that thing propped back up, and we'll kind of go from there. Well, I was able to kind of get it propped back up, but as you can see, everything just failed. I mean, it's bent, twisted. I really don't want to do another one of these, so I don't know. Might have to reinforce it or something, but I mean, as you can see, like the walls are bent. Everything is just bent, and so I'll talk to Becca, see what she wants to do, and if we have to buy another one, that sucks. But look at all the extra sheet metal we have. Yay! And the downside, I mean, these things aren't hard to build; they're just annoying. So, but I mean, everything is somewhat decent still in here. So obviously once the roof gave in, it all melted, it all ran through, so it's not much I can do about that. So, but oh well, we'll keep on going. I got stuff to do yet. Definitely got to get the wood cut. I mean, at least I was able to get in here, so. But today was kind of a setup day, and little did I know this setup. All right, so after pretty much getting everything set up, I've got to do the cell phone booster, which I'm going to do a separate video on that. Water is really high. If you can see that tree right there, that's angled at about the 40-degree angle. The base of that is actually underwater, so I can't get. That was one of the trees I was going to take. So in the meantime, that tree's going to go. Those couple smaller ones right there. That tree. Those 3 right there. And then these 2, I've got that one back there that the beavers already took out, and then this dead pine. And then I've got some other ones over here that I can just cut up too, like that one I cut from last year. And then we're just gonna keep on going down south that way for when we start actually planting the apple trees. So the idea is it's gonna be apple tree, and then go down about 10 feet, maybe 15, apple tree, and then just do 2 huge rows of apple trees going all the way down to where my deer stand is. So when I first pulled up, I noticed that the water was in, oh my God, size height. I've never seen the water this high, which is funny because last year, towards the end of the year, I've never seen the water this low. We'll get some better views here once we get a little bit further down, but that's underwater. You can see it's at the bank right here. So that whole area is completely underwater. So to answer my question from 2 years ago, oh, will the water ever get that high? Nah, well, yeah, it definitely does. So, and it's moving very fast, and it's taking out some trees too. So, but we're just gonna continue down here. Now this area, I mean, that's water, more water. This is all underwater. As you can hear from me. Tree stand, or my deer stand's still up. But I mean, now you can definitely tell, like, it's over the bank. So if they get any more water up here, which I don't know if we're supposed to. I know it's supposed to rain to the south and actually be snow, but we'll see. So 2019 was definitely a lot more. Oh, we had a tree that kind of broke and was gonna split. Well, I was gonna widen these trails down here, but I don't think I'm going to anymore. Well, at least not this weekend. So here we are, winding down Friday. Just finishing up with the fire. It's just about 7:45. Already getting tired. Thinking about it, I've been up for a while. No naps today or anything. So I'm just doing kind of a quick recap. So we've got the new brakes installed on the riding lawnmower, and yes, they do work. We got the tow behind trailer put together. So I got bored. I chopped a tree by hand. That one's been going for a while, so Coda's getting a little itchy. She ran on me once. It wasn't really running. She was just more exploring, so I think the more that she's up here, the less that she'll do that. So, but just kind of nice having her up here, so someone to keep me company. So we tried putting the cell phone tower or repeater up, and that did not work one bit. I didn't get one bar, I didn't get one anything, and so I'm just gonna end up returning it and calling it good. It's like Beck and I kind of talked. We don't know if we're just gonna do like a pay by, what is it? Pay as you go type deal, and just get it and just leave it up here, so that way we've got something up here as a cell phone. But then we also have the truck, and then Becca's got her car and with the OnStar. So the next thing that I did is I got this set up, ready to go. So I'll bring all the wood here, I'll split it, I'll separate it as to dry wood or needs to dry. So once again, it'll be the exact same thing. Everything in the back will be need to dry. Everything in the front will be already dried wood. So with the shed collapsing this year, I think we're gonna try to fix it. Reinforce it, fix it type deal. But I mean, as you can see, quite a bit of damage. So just too much snow. I mean, these things are, you know, they're nice, but obviously it didn't hold up. I mean, that must have been a lot of weight. And the lovely part is I had a bag of concrete sitting right there. So that's another thing I gotta clean and pick up. No, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this weekend. We'll see. So for the rest of the night, just gonna be me and Coda. They're gonna putz around, watch a movie. I'm probably gonna be in bed around 9:30ish at the latest. I got a busy day tomorrow. You know, there's quite a few trees that we're gonna take down. With the water being up so high, some of the trees I actually can't get to. So in the meantime, we're gonna take a bunch on the other side of these pines, so that way we can start clearing way for the apple trees that we're gonna put in. So you'll be able to see right now what the difference is. So if you remember, this is the garden area. We've got 2 apple trees there now. And that reflection, that's all the water from how high everything is. So I'm gonna go down that way. Again, take down a bunch of those trees. And then do the same thing going that way. So I'm just gonna start clearing the area. I think we're gonna extend the garden a little bit that way, but really where that big tree is right there in the center, that's where I need to clear everything out to. So all this other stuff needs to get cut and needs to get dropped. That just has so much shade. So I think that's why, another reason why the garden did not do well this last year, but we'll clear it out. It's gonna take time, but when we're up here, there's really nothing else to do besides get some work done and relax. So nice and quiet, watching the sun go down.